Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics Edition number 124.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released June 4th, 2014, beginning alphabetically with Action Comics number 32. Superman Doomed continues with Enemy of the State as Superman struggles against the Doomsday virus. But is he losing the fight? How much longer can he stay in control, and how far will he be pushed when he's faced with the world against him and a shocking betrayal at the end of this issue? Next, we have Aquaman and the Others number 3. Aquaman learns the secret behind the Atlantean relics the others use, plus a member abandons the team during a deadly battle against the Solokovs. We've also got Batman 66 meets Green Hornet number 1 of 6. In 1967, television history was made when two masked crime fighters met in a historic crossover. Now superstar filmmaker Kevin Smith and actor-comedian Ralph Garman join forces with artist Ty Templeman to bring these two iconic characters and their famous partners together again. Set in the continuity of that earlier team-up, Batman, the Green Hornet, Robin, and Kato must go up against a very different general, formerly Colonel Gum. What crime could be so deadly as to force these rivals to put aside their differences and join forces again? And what surprise does Gum have up his sticky sleeve? Co-published with Dynamite Entertainment. Next we have Batman Eternal number 9. As the weekly Batman epic continues, the questions continue to mount. In this issue, find out why Batman is in Hong Kong teaming up with Mr. Unknown. We've also got Batwing number 32. The final showdown between Batwing and Menace is here. Next we have Earth 2 number 24. Aquawoman leads Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, and the Flash to battle Beguiler in the middle of the ocean, and Superman makes an unprecedented move that could change the future of Earth 2. Next we have Green Arrow number 32. With Seattle under siege and Diggle in the grip of crime lord Richard Dragon, the Queen legacy must find a way to move on. But is that even possible given the violent aftermath of the Outsiders' War? A brand new storyline and perfect jumping on point to Lemire and Sorrentino's popular run as Green Arrow Broken begins here. Next we have Green Lantern number 32, Uprising Part 3. In the midst of a bloody interstellar revolution against the Green Lantern Corps, the Durlans make a move to claim the ultimate position of power for themselves. But the battered Corps' only hope is intel possessed by a sworn enemy, Noel Ange. We've also got Hinterkind number 8. After being rescued from Death's Door by the Ogrekin, Prosper and John Hobb find themselves drawn into a murder investigation as the hand of the Vampire Nation moves across the land. Meanwhile, Ozza can't believe his eyes as a familiar face is seemingly back from the dead. Next we have Justice League 3000 number 7. They've been plotting for months, and now Cadmus' plans come to fruition. The Five's true leader is revealed at last, and the Flash dies again. It's just another day in the life of the future Justice League. We've also got Looney Tunes number 219. Wile E. Coyote is sure that attending a self-improvement lecture will lead him to a glorious victory over the Roadrunner. The panels are inspirational, and he knows just the Acme products to put their ideas into practice, but the featured speaker has other ideas. Next we have New 52 Future's End number 5. Mr. Terrific unveils his latest technical achievement, but will it take over the DC Universe? Plus Firestorm's inner conflict explodes. We've also got Swamp Thing number 32, Swamp Thing versus Aquaman. See the other side of the battle that exploded between these two forces of nature last month in Aquaman number 31. Is Swamp Thing guilty of the crimes Aquaman is accusing him of? Next we have Tiny Titans return to the Treehouse number 1 of 6. The Eisner Award-winning series is back for an all-new 6-issue miniseries. Superboy and Supergirl return to the Treehouse to discover it's missing? Or is it just really small? Who could have done such a thing? Find out as all your favorite Tiny Titans search for answers. We've also got Trinity of Sin, The Phantom Stranger number 20. The crack in creation concludes. The Spectre arrives to aid the Stranger as Non and Sin Eater threaten to reshape our reality. But can the Spectre be trusted, or will he sacrifice an entire world to get his revenge on the Phantom Stranger? Next we have Vampire Diaries number 6. When a house fire takes the life of mystical false cheerleader, Elena and her friends are skeptical. After all, Annie's dad died years before in a fire too. But when the town police begin to investigate, Stefan Salvatore is drawn into the intrigue as part of a love triangle and the prime suspect in this grisly murder. And we've got The Wake, number 9 of 10, a post-apocalyptic USA only partially above sea level, a country overrun by corrupt leaders fearful of horrific mermaids, a voice dredged up from the deep, dark past. How will all these factors tie together in the acclaimed miniseries by Scott Snyder and Sean Murphy? Will Leeward discover something more to the life she knows out across the vast ocean? Find out in the penultimate issue of The Wake. Out in trades, we've got Batman and Robin Volume 3 Death of the Family trade paperback. In the stories from Batman and Robin 15 through 17, Batman 17, and Batman and Robin Annual number 1, Damian battles the Joker with catastrophic results. What secrets will be revealed? Next, we have Batman and Robin Volume 4 Requiem for Damian hardcover. Spinning out from the tragic death of Damian Wayne in the pages of Batman Incorporated, the Dark Knight attempts to cope with the death of not only his partner Robin, the Boy Wonder, but also his son. Will he be able to deal with his grief on his own, or can he turn to his allies to help him through the pain? This new hardcover collects Batman and Robin 18 to 23. We've also got Batman Arkham Asylum Living Hell Deluxe Edition hardcover. Arkham Asylum Living Hell examines the dark underbelly of Gotham City's notorious House of Madness. Warren White, one of Gotham's most successful financiers, thought he could beat his jail rat by pleading insanity. Now he's finding out why you don't cop an insanity plea in Gotham. Expect appearances by Batman, the Joker, Two-Face, Poison Ivy, Killer Croc, and the rest of Arkham's regulars, plus the debut of several new rogues, collecting the edgy 6-issue miniseries in hardcover for the first time. Next, we have Before Watchmen, Minutemen, Silk Spectre trade paperback. Darwin Cook tells the tragic tale of the Minutemen, assembled to fight against a world spinning out of control. Can these heroes from completely different backgrounds and with completely different attitudes on crime come together, or will they fall apart before they begin? Then Cook and Amanda Connor take a look at the Silk Spectre's early years with her overbearing superhero mother, chronicling her journey down the winding path toward becoming her own kind of hero. This volume collects Before Watchmen Minutemen 1 through 6 and Before Watchmen Silk Spectre 1 through 4. We've also got Hellblazer Volume 8 Rake at the Gates of Hell trade paperback. John Constantine heads towards a final showdown with a revenge-crazed Satan during a raging race riot. While trying to save his remaining friends, Constantine has a final reunion with his lost love Kit. Collects Hellblazer number 78 to 83 plus Heartland number 1. Next we have Stormwatch Volume 2 trade paperback. Warren Ellis concludes his run on Stormwatch by redefining the team and introducing the powerhouse Apollo and brutal Midnighter. But when disaster strikes in the form of alien creatures, can the team survive? Collecting Stormwatch number 48, 49, and 1 through 11. We've also got Stormwatch Volume 4 Reset trade paperback. On their first off-planet mission, Stormwatch has to prove itself, but a run-in with the Collective threatens to force Stormwatch to seek help from intergalactic criminal Lobo. The power of the Collective reveals secrets about Midnighter and Apollo's origins and threatens to destroy Stormwatch from the inside out, collecting Stormwatch number 19 to 30. And we've got Swamp Thing Volume 4 Cedar trade paperback. In this new collection of stories from issues 19 to 23 and Swamp Thing 23.1 Arcane, Swamp Thing meets the mysterious Capucine and encounters the Sanctuary of the Green Leaves. Then the mysterious Cedar disturbs the natural order in a small Scottish town that draws the Swamp Thing's attention. Trouble is, it's caught the eye of John Constantine as well. Plus, it's Swamp Thing versus Superman for the fate of Metropolis. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.